in the Speed Shark, and this is about the lowest rig I have. I've been redefining it right now to run the 4 Huskies in more of a traditional kind of sled dog tethering point and letting them putting on them more of a appropriate joring dog powered sports sled dog harness. These are what they call non-stop dog wear free motion harnesses. So you'll notice they're also hooked like a sled dog to a neckline, but the neckline they're not pulling from, they're pulling from their harness. That's why everything's got to be adjusted to the appropriate length. So they are pulling from the harness. This is a really interesting bike. I've designed this off of a hand cycle because of the length and the way I was able to weld together, now my team that is, to weld together all the appropriate settings so it could actually be in this formation. I love being so close to the dogs in the middle of the mix because I can see everything that's going on and how they're running. And this also gives them a chance, because this is more of a joring sport, to do more traditional dog powered sports. And that's what this would be considered. Now, this is always dog motorsports. I've got a motor on here. So look at these rocks. How cool is this? We're on the Western Maryland Rail Trail in Maryland. So, oh, we got some crows. At least one. Look at that rock fall there. So it actually will give them a different kind of exercise than you see us when we're out on the farm using the ATV with the brake spring arms, the spider rig with is dog roading, dog resistance work, and when we're in the electric dog sled on wheels where they're out in front. This I call the Speed Shark because it's kind of got a shark front end, and that really is to keep the dogs out of each other's lane, especially these two. So I'm running Cyan and Nikita as my lead dogs, if you will. Don't really need a lead dog in dog motorsports, but this keeps them out of each other's hair because they are, neither of them are fixed. They will be soon, but they're a little bit contentious sometimes with each other because they're not fixed, and they're fighting for, well, not fighting because I don't let them, and they don't get that far, but they start yelling at each other and kind of pushing each other around. So this is great teamwork, and it's keeping them out of each other's proximity, so they're not going to have confrontations. So she's shaking her head because she's getting a lot of slobber, because she is loving what she's doing and she's just rolling with it. We're going to stop and water them in a few minutes. So we've got, like, I don't know, maybe a mile and a half in. It's overcast. We came later in the day because it was like 65 today, and it's still, we're in the mountains, but it still feels kind